All right, we're getting into it. We're back at it again. This is for One Piece chapter 1151. I haven't really heard or seen anything about this chapter, no spoilers, so I'm interested to get into it. We made it to the shrine last time for Yamato, so I have no idea what the heck we're going to be doing. I'm assuming more touring around Wano, maybe gathering more members of her ragtag crew or scabbard group, where she's got ulti in page one for the time being. But yeah, let's get into it. Chapter 1151, it's titled That's Enough, I've Got This. And yeah, it starts with volume 35, a sumo tournament in Hakumai. Yokozuna Sukune, Urashima's big brother, is sent flying. So it's the guy that Luffy fought, the last Urashima Yokozuna guy. But it's his big brother. And then we see Kawamatsu watching the fight too. That's really it, though. I'm really looking forward to figuring out where this cover story is going, other than her acquiring page one and ulti. That is the only thing, even kind of relevant, I'd say, that's happened whatsoever. You know what I mean? And it's been 35. It's like Oda's not using these anymore for a whole lot. Normally, I feel like back in the day, I say that a lot, but like 5 or so years ago, he used to, 7, really, even more than that. He used to really tell us a lot through the cover stories. I feel like crazy stuff going on in the background. Maybe we'll get to some of that here soon, but that's been pretty casual for a while. Notes: I went to an aerial restaurant and houseboat with Inaki, Emily, and Jacob from the live action series. It was the best. I don't know who those people are, but great for them. Excuse me. Well, back into the let's get into it. So, if I remember correctly, Dory and Bragi and a bunch of the other giants had been turned bad with that Dami reversing nonsense from Mu, and we're looking to see what happens from there. They were heading towards Jarl, and Jarl was like, "I won't run. Warriors don't know the meaning of run." So, I'm intrigued to see how this goes. Oh, this is we start with this is either Oimo or Kashi. I can't keep up with who is who. I can barely keep up with Dory and Bragi, let alone Oimo and Kashi. It says, please snap out of it. Captain's Elder Jarl is the world's oldest warrior. He's a living legend. And then there's a little star and it says, what's with Dory and Bragi's demonic transformation? Is that like the narration you're saying, hey, what's going on? Like, we've always looked up to him. Yeah, you said it, Kashi. That's what somebody said. Oh, maybe that's what they're saying. But the elder we all idolize is just a broken old man now. That's why it's up to us to put him out to pasture. And after that, we will reign as kings. Elbaf has no need for idols or gods. It is time to call forth a new era of war, an age ruled by the strong. Wow, they look really wild in their new forms. They look really badass. How can you say that? This isn't you. What the hell happened to you guys? Stay back, Kashi. They've flipped. They're not the same people anymore. They've become pitch black demons right down to their core. No way. Ah! One of them looks like they're getting close enough to this other giant who is talking to Kashi. And then a circle starts opening under him and he says, tall man. And then we see what looks like a board from, I don't know what board game this is. It's not Shogi. I don't think it might be Go. But it's one of the ones where you have the black and white tiles that you flip over. And it shows one of them getting flipped over. Or that's blue, or that's white rather. I don't know why I said blue. There's 2 white ones. One is supposed to be Kashi, one's supposed to be this giant called Tall Man, and it's in a line of black ones and it's in a darkened line. It says, no, wait, stop, I don't want to flip too. And it flips him over and then it goes flip, just like on a board, and it turns him into another bad one. Ah, I feel amazing, he says. Tall man, you. Wow, dude, these guys do get to be really big. That is a great comparison. We just saw this guy transform. He literally went from being this size. I know you guys can't see what I'm saying, but like we can see it, like, normal giant size to these guys are humongous. They are very literally like Ors levels of big. We're in a bad position here. It seems the enemy took down Gyabon too. What? No way. That's impossible. And Ripley hears that and is like, huh? Wait for me, Colin. Yasan was ... Mama's coming to save you. That's my girl, Ripley. Let's go. Back to Branch 8. They're devils now. The giant warrior pirates have become complete demons. And then the kids start dreaming of demons, and another nightmare fissure opens, and then demons start coming out of that. So now there's nightmare demons. Rise up. Death means nothing to you. Wahahaha. That's right. Wake up. Come to life. Elbaf's nightmare will never end. And it looks like Killingham is like running across, like he's just running. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So I guess he was in his full Kieran form before, is what he's normally in. And this is his half Kieran form, because we see his face. Things are really, he actually looks kind of cool. Things are really heating up. No holding back now that a certain someone's shown up. Rampage to your heart's content, my dream demons. Elbaf, this is your doing. You brought these monsters into the world. Saint Killingham, mythical dragon fruit model Keelan, hybrid form. Wow, that's actually really, he looks really cool. Is it me, or are there even more of them now? Things have really spiraled out of control, says Jinbei. Usopp says, Master Dory, Master Broggy, this is your homeland. What the hell are you doing? Open your eyes. Excuse me. How can you bear turning into something with no pride at all? Damn it. We couldn't save the children. No wonder Saul failed to stop them. The kids are guarded. Bent, Yova. I guess those are two of the kids. As if I could pass out now. I swear I'm coming to save you. Just wait for me. Oh, these are the giants who are passed out. Yeah, they're waking up and yelling for their kids. Like, Bent, Yova. As if I could actually pass out now. I've got to get up and go save my children. Good for them. And then we cut to Summers. My lord, how are we to take this? And then Killingham says, the board is already covered in our color. I'm sorry, dude. There's, like, humongous dream demons walking around. Like, this is crazy. I can't wait to see this in the anime. But they even have, like, a big Zunisha walking around. It's crazy. These nightmares are made of pure malice. If we let them rage, they'll eventually destroy themselves. Press on until it shatters. Until what shatters? The spirit of Elbaf, says Mu. Had Harald not blundered in that critical hour, this nation wouldst long have been beneath my rightful dominion. So Harald did something. He made a blunder, is what she's saying. But I'm wondering if he actually did it on purpose in order to save somebody, or if he did do something wrong and then maybe Loki stopped him and did kill his dad. A few minutes earlier in the realm of the dead. Oh, this is Chopper going to catch Chopper. Let's go. I jumped without thinking, says Chopper. He says it twice. I jumped without thinking. Wait, I gotta stay calm. I can do this. And I can't let him die. He starts running, like, down the tree, it looks like, almost. Which they're not really right next to the tree, so I don't know. He just starts using his legs to essentially run, and he's like running through the air, catching up to Scopper. Guard point! If you want to hear about it, get on your knees, Hyrudine. You killed my father, Loki. He was my dad, too. And look what you did to your own parent. Stop it, Hyrudine. Hey, Chopper just fell down. Says one of them. Huh? I heard a noise, but did you see him? Nah. You're right, something definitely just fell down here. It's just past that ridge. And this is Loki and everybody really talking. It's hard to tell who's saying what. Wait, how did I know it was Chopper? Luffy, what the hell do you mean? How did I know it was Chopper? You tell me, bud. Were you using future sight hockey? Was your hockey just that impressive? You felt him enter like your radius, and you're like, boom! I know who that is. Like, all right. Someone's with them, but they're hurt. Something serious must be happening if they fell all the way from the realm of the sun. Let's go find them right away, says Zoro and Sanji. Good for the guys. They're like, all right, shit's getting serious. And Luffy's just sitting here like, how did I even know that was him? I'm really impressive. And then it cuts over, hey, Gerd and Goldberg, is there anything you want us to fetch on the way? Like someone's head or some jewels? There's something I want. No, Loki, we're not going to set you free. No need to be so serious. Ring ring. Hello, Loki. Whoa, Mosa, I'm busy. Let's chat later. Wow, they left the snail on him. Maybe we'll get to find out who Mosa is. Well, I'll be quick. I have my hands full here, too. ... I just have one thing to say. ... Huh? Fine, just keep your voice down. Earlier I didn't get the... Oh, this is, So now Gerd and Goldberg are getting to listen in. I didn't get the chance to tell you before, but the truth is it looks like I'm not going to be able to use a transponder snail for a while. What? Did something happen? He says. At first I was just scared, but before I knew it... I found our conversations to be a calming experience, and I wouldn't trade them for anything. That's why I wanted to thank you again. What is this? Is something happening to you, says Loki? Wow, he's freaking out. This must be like his lady friend or something. Or his, lady. You didn't. That nasty business didn't crop up again, did it? You didn't. That nasty business didn't crop up again, did it? It's okay. Don't worry about me. Is that place... Thank you for everything you've done till now. Wait, hey, Mosa. Chunk. Beep, beep, damn. What are you looking at? Says Loki, yelling at Gerd. It's nice to know that you somehow found a friend to lean on in the realm of the dead. Don't you dare tell anyone. Gerd, you have to treat him. It's Yason. He's severely wounded. Huh? So this old timer's popular around here, huh? Good job saving him, Chopper. What? He, it was nothing special. Praising me doesn't make me happy or anything, you jerk. Wow, it's been a while since we've heard that type of junk from Chopper. What? This old man? You're saying he was one of the Pirate King's crew? That means he was on the same ship as Roger and Rayleigh. He served as one of the Pirate King's wings alongside Dark King Rayleigh. He's probably their third strongest member. He says probably. That's funny. He really was a big shot pirate then, huh? No wonder he was tough. So Shanks must know him too. ... He just moved. I think he's trying to say something. Yason, what is it? I was second. I was the second strongest. Me and Roger. He couldn't let that comment slide. Yason, that's literally a Sanji move. I'm glad you're awake. What could put a man like him in this condition? That's right. Things up there are bad, Luffy. We need you guys. They've taken the kids hostage. There's only a handful of enemies, but nobody can even make them budge. A bunch of enormous monsters are running amok, too. And on top of all that, hey, now, this hockey is... Everybody feels that crazy hockey. Eek, this is... Everybody, we need to get a lift up to the Sun Realm right now. Elbaf is in danger. Chopper, that's enough. I've got this. Yeah, you don't got to say anything else anymore, Chopper. We're good. I'm going to head up there and go handle them. What could be the source of this ridiculous burst of hockey? Doga, you guys really will need my power now. Things are finally ready to go. And chapter end, it doesn't say we're going on break. This is a good chapter. I do need to kind of cut it short as I have something to go do, but I will say, really good ending. I'm still intrigued in seeing who Mosa is, but it implies to me now, I thought Mosa might not have been on Elbaf, maybe based on the snail. We should have known that. I don't know if they have snails that communicate outside of Elbaf. I would assume they do. But it implies to me that Mosa may or may not be on the top, somewhere up in Elbaf too, maybe even in the Sun Realm or something in a different place, because it implies that they're also having issues at the same time everybody else is starting to have some major issues. Okay, here's my bet, and I'm going to put this live now. So, when Loki had to kill his father, because he has now confirmed this, that he has multiple times, essentially, he had to kill his own father, that my guess is Harald was bad and working was bad, or if he wasn't bad, he was still bending the knee to Mu and the Celestial Dragons and the Gods Knights getting ready to give in to their demands and let them take over Elbaf. And whatever, maybe he got Dami reversing, actually. That'd be crazy. Nah, he would have been humongous then, right? So maybe not. But maybe he did get controlled in some way. Maybe he was like he didn't have a choice, or maybe he was just bad. Either way, Loki found this out, and he had a friend who was probably involved in that same area, or like up in that same part of Elbaf, or maybe was involved somehow. That could be Mosa, and maybe a big reason why he killed his father was to protect or save Mosa, or just the people of Elbaf in general. Probably more specifically Mosa. And maybe that's why, like, where their friendship comes from. And then when he ended up getting placed down here, she came down and made sure she was able, or managed to get a snail down here so they could communicate. Maybe that's my current guess, I guess. Um, Good chapter though. Excuse me. Excuse me. I love the Scopper not being able to take the comment of being third, having to say I was second. That's great. The Luffy questioning. So how did I know that was Chopper who fell? It was pretty interesting. Um, hey, Chopper just fell down. Huh? I heard a noise, but did you see him? Nah. You're right. Something definitely just fell down here. It's just past that ridge. Wait, how did I know it was Chopper? Someone's yeah. It's like Luffy can just sense the life energy now. And the whole Chopper pulling up like, yo, first I saved this old man. Like I'm a real G this fucking arc. My boy Chopper's finally getting redemption. And then pulling up with the that's right. Things are really bad. They've taken the kids hostage. There's only a handful of enemies, but nobody can even make them budge. There's a bunch of enormous monsters running amok like crazy. And on top of all that, and then boom, Hockey's going crazy, and they're all literally like, "Bro, what the math is that?" Everybody and Hardy instantly. Everybody, we need to get up there. Elbaf is in trouble. And Luffy's like, "Yeah, Chopper, that's enough. I've got this." Except, dude, he's sweating. Literally, Luffy started sweating. I mean, everybody started sweating, but like, we don't see that a lot. That's crazy. Hardy and Sunny, Luffy is sweating, bruh. And Loki's not. Loki's just like, you guys are gonna need my power now. That's great. But they probably will end up letting him free. I mean, I don't see a world where they're not going to. So, but without damage, he shouldn't have any like thing close to his max power. Yeah, but I guess he is really big too. Because when you compare Loki compared to the other giants, Loki is pretty big. I mean, I'm pretty sure Gerd and Pyrodine are similar heights. He's probably bigger than her for sure, but excuse me, I doubt it's by a ton. And look, he's way bigger than Gerd is. Excuse me. But anyways, really good chapter. I'd give it a solid, honestly, like 9.5 out of 10. It was very strong. I have no complaints. I can't wait to see what next chapter is going to bring in. It appears as though we're not on break. Getting to see Curing him, whatever his name is, killing Kieran in his hybrid form was cool. Just a cool drop by Oda. Getting to see the whole. I'm interested in why they're showing that game board. Is that like moves power in some way? Is this how we're going to show it, or is this in some way related? I'm just curious. You have a strong chapter. Very good. Good. Excuse me. I really am dying, I guess. My goodness. I'm so tired. But anyways, I hope everybody had a good day. I hope everybody's had a good week. I hope everybody has a good week to come. I'll be back around when this next chapter releases in about a week for another one. So we'll just get right back into it. But like I said, hope everybody had a good week and hope everybody has a good week to come. Go out, spend some time with some people you care about. Hug your cat and your family, your friend. Tell somebody that you love them, and have a great day. All right, later, guys.